Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Angus Fairbairn from Boss Fitness, and what I want to share with you today is the idea of, do calories matter? To count them or not to count them? That is the question. We're going to be uncovering this into some nice depth today and really just making it clear for you exactly how you can move forward in terms of your nutrition and breaking free of any plateaus that you're currently going through. So the problem that you're facing at the moment is that you're either eating clean or maybe you're just eating really healthy, and you're timing your meals. Maybe you're cycling with carbs. Maybe you've cut out processed foods. You're eating lots of fruits and vegetables. You're eating lots of lean meats. Maybe you're even eating organic. But the problem here is that you're still not able to budge those last few kilos, whether it be 5 or 10, or maybe you've been even cruising along for a while and your progress has just come to an all-out halt and you don't know how to move forward. So this is obviously incredibly frustrating because you're putting in lots of time and effort and possibly money as well, because organic costs more than normal fruits and vegetables, and you just don't know how to move forward. So welcome to the problem that I see so many people facing today. When I have conversations with our prospect clients, I like to ask them what their nutrition is like at the moment. So 9 times out of 10, they will tell me that they're eating clean or that it's really pretty much healthy. So I like to have a bit of a chuckle to myself when I hear that, because that can mean a number of things. So it's when we sort of start to go into a little bit deeper that we start to realize, hey, there's a lot of food that's unaccounted for, and also a lot of calories that are spent on things that they were sort of just classifying as maybe something that counted as, nothing or empty sort of calories. So what I want to share with you here is how we can be establishing some actual better foundation here for you, and so that you can actually be establishing some new habits and some new techniques to be able to be moving forward beyond just eating clean, beyond just eating healthy, beyond just sort of standard winging it, and so that you can actually start moving forward and see results again. So first things first, I want to make it clear that your body actually counts calories, believe it or not. So when you're actually eating food, this is what we call energy intake. Okay, so by this, what we're referring to is whether it be your macronutrients, your micronutrients, your body registers that all as calories, and what's going to happen here is that you're either going to be getting in too much, just enough, or not enough, and that will result in either fat loss, or weight gain. So when I refer to macronutrients, this refers to protein, carbohydrates, and fat, which are found within the food that you eat. When it comes to micronutrients and phytonutrients, this refers to the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that are found within the fruits and vegetables that you eat. All right. So if you think about it, when you've got all these foods and stuff coming in, if you're eating too much, in relation to how much energy you're actually expelling, also known as the amount of physical activity that you're doing, then you're going to gain fat, you're going to gain weight. If you're eating too less, so in other words, if you're someone that's eating jack all, or maybe you're eating say like a 1200 calorie diet or something like that, well then you're going to be doing what we call weight loss. So this is where you're going to be still holding on to a decent amount of fat, but you're going to be dropping muscle, which is the thing that you do not want. But when it comes to nailing it properly and actually achieving fat loss, this is where you've got the balance just fine in terms of the amount of energy that you've got coming in relation to the amount of energy going out. This is where we have fat loss, because you're giving your body a reason to actually keep a hold of all the muscle that it's got, and therefore actually put your body into a positive hormonal state to give it a reason to let go of the fat that it's holding on to. So when it comes to people who are actually eating clean, you can't quantify eating clean. So this is a downside, and what you would have heard recently in one of my other blogs titled Clean Eating Fails, where I actually go into depth in terms of why clean eating lacks and how it can actually be moving forward. So if you haven't read that, I encourage you to check it out. But either way, here, just to recap on that, it pretty much summarized the fact that clean eating, it is something where obviously you're eating lots of whole foods and stuff like that, and it's great for someone who maybe has got a background in terms of eating just lots of processed food and food that's been heavily sort of manufactured and stuff like that. The person that's getting into clean eating and stuff will experience results first and foremost, but then you're going to quickly plateau because your body can get used to that too quick. So when it comes to, as I said before, with the fact that the body counts calories, you pretty much need to, like, if you're serious about actually getting lean and actually serious about losing these last kilos that you're holding on to, you need to start looking more into how much is going into your system rather than focusing so much on the what, if that makes sense. This was a massive thing for me as well, because my problem was that I went for a good solid 1 to 2 years of actually not seeing any sort of weight shift, and it was because I was focusing so much on the what was going in. I was doing paleo, I was eating clean, I was doing just low fat, I was doing high fat, I was switching around like no one's business to try and find the sweet spot. But the fact of the matter was that either way, I was still getting in too much calories, or I was getting in not enough, and therefore my body didn't move forward in the direction that I wanted to. So what I guess in terms of, for me and speaking personally, what changed my body radically, and what I also use to help my clients and stuff as well, is through flexible nutrition. So here what we're doing is we're focusing on how much is going in. I work out for you, or instance, if you're working out for yourself, you're focusing on how much is going in, so the amount of calories that your body needs to actually keep a hold of its muscle, to function properly, and to lose the fat that's surrounding it. And then through that being, I guess, focused on a consistent basis, on a daily sort of foundation, you're going to be gradually causing yourself to lose fat. And the fun from this comes from the fact that you're able to then choose your actual food groups that you want to eat from. I encourage you not to eliminate any, unless of course you're allergic to certain ones. But the benefit here is that because you're able to choose from any sort of food groups that you like, it means that you're going to develop what we call a very positive relationship with food. But then also what I encourage people to do here as well is have about a 70 or 80% clean diet, and then 20% eating whatever you like, because the idea here is that you can have that sanity, okay? So clean eating may work for some time. It may, obviously have gotten you great results in the past before, but for you to move forward, we need to be focusing on how much is going in, and be focusing on actually counting calories, because let's face it, there are going to be lots of fads and stuff that are going to be coming through and through. People are going to jump on them, yes and yes, they are going to get you results, but hey, look at it, is this sustainable for you in the long term? This is what a lot of people don't look at. They look at the results in the short term without thinking about the actual long term, okay? So the benefit here is that through counting calories and through counting macronutrients, this is something that's very effective both in the short term and in the long term. So I really encourage you to actually take this stuff on board. If you are someone who feels that you need the actual right support, accountability, and also information to actually put these things into place and to actually move forward and supercharge your fat loss, then I encourage you to click the link below. What you will receive here is a free call from myself, and what we'll do is we'll have 7 days completely free of online physique coaching, so that I can set you on your path straight, so that I can help you to actually move forward and just open up your eyes to the possibility and the results that are definitely achievable for you, and to really just put a smile on your dial and restore that confidence within yourself. Thanks so much for watching. Any comments or questions, just post below, and until next week, take care.